Lennon red corner, please welcome Tommy DeRoia.
And here comes Tommy DeRoia. John, 5-0, represents Dungeon MMA and currently ranked first nationally in the NAAFS National Amateur Light Heavyweight Division.
And we saw him a few weeks ago, May 21st, first time in the NAAFS, and he made a statement. He just came out and got busy. In his 5 fights, 4 referee stoppages from strikes, and the one we saw, a rear naked choke. Every fight has been over early in round 1.
Yeah, this guy is a wrecking machine, and I was saying this off the air to you, John. I've had a few people that have followed the series the last few years tell me they feel he is the best light heavyweight amateur to come through the NAAFS. And that's a statement, because we've had some pretty good ones.
And he is absolutely ripped. He's cut up, great shape. The only question you could possibly have about him is, in 5 fights, he hasn't been into that 3rd round. So while he looks in great shape, and those guys over at Dungeon put him through the ringer, are you in fight shape? The only way to know that is to do it.
Yeah, so we could find out tonight. Tony DePiro, although he has a 6-4 record, he's an NAAFS veteran, has fought a lot of tough guys, and has the experience to really push DeRoia tonight.
And now, making his way to the B3 Enterprises blue corner, please welcome his opponent, Tony DePiro.
And here comes Tony DePiro, the aforementioned, representing Rising Dragon, a team that we're very familiar with here in the NAAFS.
Absolutely, and there's no question when you get a guy from Rising Dragon that they want to stand and bang. That's what they like to do. We saw him take on, he's been in NAAFS kickboxing shows, so there's no question he likes it. He did have a loss to Jason Butcher, at Rock and Rumble 2010. Got a bounce back win in January. As we take a look at our Tim Lally Chevrolet tail of the tape, Tony DePiro, 10 years older than Tommy DeRoia. DeRoia 6'4", both guys about equal reach. But boy, DeRoia, he just brings it so much right off the bat that it'll be interesting to see how DePiro, how he handles that.
Huge opportunity for DePiro here tonight. I mean, get a win over an undefeated fighter ranked #1 on a big stage like this. This is going to put him in prime position to get one of those top 4 spots in the national tournament here later in the year. And looking at DeRoia, one of the things that I think makes him such a talked about fighter as an amateur is he's got the package. He's got the looks, the build, the personality, and most people think right now he's got the ability inside the cage. So hopefully we'll find out here a little bit more about him tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by Intimidation Clothing and by Sports Time Ohio. It is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the NAAFS Amateur Series Light Heavyweight Division. And now, introducing, fighting out of our John P. Lennon red corner, this fighter's MMA record sits at 5-0. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in 205 pounds even, representing Dungeon MMA and Evolve MMA, fighting out of Aurora, Ohio. He is currently ranked first in the division, Tommy DeRoia. And now his opponent, fighting out of our B3 Enterprises blue corner. His MMA record sits at 6 wins and 4 defeats. He stands 6 feet tall and weighed in at 205 pounds even, representing Rising Dragon, fighting out of Parma, Ohio, Tony DePiro. Your referee is Mr. Mark Matheny.
Well, here we go. Tony DeRoia in the black trunks. Tony DePiro in the blue, gray, and white trunks.
And I know DePiro, he's going to want to keep this thing standing. I mentioned NAAFS kickboxing. He fought a guy named Kevin Peterson who stands about 6'5". So he did a real good job of getting inside Kevin's reach, cutting those angles. But right now it looks like DeRoia wants to keep this thing standing. And ironically enough, it's DePiro who's looking to clinch it up.
Yeah, wouldn't you know he's going to throw a curveball at us here. But hey, maybe that's to his, maybe he knows something that we don't. So We'll find out.
And going way back when, remember Frank the Tank Carabello versus DJ Yakabuchi. Who would have thought Frank would have shot on DJ and taken him down?
And it worked out to his benefit. Right now, DeRoia is doing what DeRoia does.
And he's on top, laying the wood.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, DePiro kicks him off.
And DeRoia's got a guillotine in. Not deep enough. But nice transition. As soon as he gave up trying to go for the guillotine, shot right in, got another takedown.
Well, right now, though, DePiro's going to have to do something because DeRoia is just putting it on him.
You see DeRoia doing a good job with his hips. He's pushing him forward. He's not letting DePiro get a hold of him, being able to push him off again. He made that mistake earlier. He's not going to do it again.
And this one's, well, good job by DePiro, just when I thought he was going to be in trouble there.
DePiro goes in for any sort of takedown back trip, and now he finds himself in full guard.
Well, that's a better situation than he was in 30 seconds ago. And he's striking from the bottom.
Big shot there.
Yeah, you don't want to eat too many of those.
Well, DeRoia has very good ground and pound. You heard it at the beginning of the announcements. He's doing some cross-training over at Evolve MMA. Ricardo Pires up there. Those guys, they work heavily on guard passing. As you can see right now, he's trying to get past those legs.
Yeah, DeRoia Dungeon is one of those teams that I think is going to be the USA Martial Arts of 2011. They're really starting to put things together and putting out some quality fighters. As is Evolve, I mean, you can't go wrong. Oh, man.
That was a big shot. I think he's got it rocked.
Yeah, you can feel that one over here.
Yeah, you can see it. Maybe you can get a replay of it, but you can see for a split second, DePiro's eyes kind of rolled.
Yeah, I mean, that one hit flush. And right now, he is just taking the brunt of this Tommy DeRoia ground and pound, so to speak.
Looks like he's going to get out of it.
He does survive. Got to give credit to Tony DePiro.
You see him walking back right now. He's a little wobbly.
Yeah, DeRoia doesn't really look to be breathing that heavily at all. And here's the shot that you were talking about, John, that stunned DePiro.
Just see if we can get a look at his eyes where he just, what's going on here? Right there.
Right
That's the
there.
one.
Ate two of them.
Yeah, 3, 4.
Yeah, great camera work there by our crew. And I'll tell you what, that's got to be disheartening there if you're in the corner of Tony DePiro. What are you telling him here? What's he got to do differently to start this round as you see Taiwan Howard shouting?